Welcome to number 3 Vanvalley Drive in Gormley, which is only about 30 minutes drive from downtown Toronto. To describe this house, luxury is really an understatement because it's over and above luxury. It's a gem, it's prized collection. There are 3 distinctive elements in this house. Firstly, it's the luxury. You have any kind of luxury features that pamper you and to make you feel that you are living like a celebrity. The second distinct feature is that I call it a James Bond house. You'll see why. It's automated to the bones, from the high-tech automated RTI system to even down the wire to a $7,000 self-opening toilet. The third distinctive element is that it's COVID precautioned, as we say. Why? Because there's so many health-related systems installed in the house that right now is really handy in terms of the COVID-19 pandemic. Just to give you just a few examples, you have air filter system, you have air filtration system, you have purifier system, you have the ventilation recovery system that brings fresh air, everything that you can think of that will keep your health inspired. We'll see a lot of those features in a moment as we walk into the house. There's a saying that it's a labor of love. For this house, you can call it the labor of perfection or the labor of automation. And as well, it's a huge mansion. It features 10,000 square foot of living space of 3 levels. On the main floor and the second floor is 3,600 square feet each, and the basement is 3,400. It also features 11-foot ceiling on the main floor and second floor, and even the basement is 10-foot ceiling. So it's very, very unusual. As well, you can see that it's a 3-car garage with a porte-cochere. And in fact, there's a little trick that you can park the 4th car because there's a car lift. So that's why I just told you that it's automated to the bone. So it's not just a normal house, it's a very special, over-the-top automation, over-the-top luxury finishes that you can pamper yourself and your family and enjoy life here. So let's go and take a look at this beautiful home. Okay, hi, that's fantastic. I'd like you to meet internationally renowned Feng Shui master, Sifu Paul A.
Oh, thank you very much. Hi, nice to meet you.
Thank you for coming to our home.
Thank you. So this right here is the office. Right here is a room that we're sitting here. We have coffees. Here's another room where we dine in.
Wow.
And I just even look at the painting. It's all custom painting from even the medallion. It's hand painted. Even the Crawford ceilings above here is hand painted. Tess, you can explain to everybody what we even did in here?
Yeah, we have not only a toilet, but we also have a urinal for our male guests, a feature wall with mosaic tiling. And again, our painter is fantastic. He did hand painting full finish technique on the walls here as well.
My wife picked this kitchen out so she can describe everything to you. What kind of stone this is?
Well, it's a marble countertop. We did a huge island here because this is something that we love to do. We love to entertain, so this home is fit for that. We tried to pick some neutral colors so it would suit anybody's taste. But we went with a nice gray soft color, and we have high-end appliances here. Sub-zero double oven as well. And we try to make it as seamless as possible. So for example, in the island, we hit the microwave and you press a button. It's like a drawer microwave. Yeah, it's a drawer microwave. And we also have plenty of wine storage as well. So we have a wine cabinet over there, a wine display that's glass, but we also have a functional wine fridge here if you want to cool the wine.
And walking over here, you can also see the double-sided fireplace. And it goes into both sides. It breaks a division into the kitchen and into this family room here we have here. Also, we have the wine room. You walk inside here, This is the family room. This is where me and the family, we relax and we watch TV. And we're here, we watch TV. You can obviously see the kids playing right now with the wife. And we watch TV in here. We were watching Mulan last night. All right, guys, thanks for coming upstairs and I'll show you more. We're gonna start off, let's start off with the kids' room first. So this is Liana's room, the builder built for us. It's beautiful.
Wow,
princess room. Yeah, she's the biggest princess. She's also now, as you turn around, if you come over here, walk-in closet.
Lots of organizers.
Yeah, so everything's very organized. And then after, it's a Jack and Jill room. Then after, coming into my youngest daughter's room, where she sleeps right here.
Wow, such a big TV in every room. What do they look?
You know what? When she wakes up in the morning, she learns how to count.
Oh.
So we put on the count. It sings for 1, 2, 3. Make sure that they're always learning.
Oh, wow.
Now walking down here now, this is the boss's not washroom, but closet. So the boss is my wife, and this is her closet, walk-in closet. You can come in, you can see.
It's like a boutique.
Yeah, it's a boutique.
Walk-ins.
You can obviously in the master bedroom.
The master bedroom here. Oh my God! Look at this. It's awesome.
We have 2 speakers above us, and then behind you guys, there's a big 75-inch TV where we can enjoy at night and watch.
Wow.
With a double-sided fireplace. All right, so basically at night, if it gets a little chilly at night, me and my wife just pop on the fireplace and then it warms it up. Right here, my wife normally takes a bath, so when she takes a bath, she's just with a beautiful light chandelier, like I said.
Very nice.
And then after that, we have here basically 2 rain showers above us.
Double-side shower.
There's double-side showers, all right? And then after, you know what, this is the thing I like about this room here the most.
Wow, we have to watch. That's the automation of the day. Look at this. Self-opening.
So yeah, so when you come in here, it opens up, and also it deodorizes the toilet. And then when you sit down, it's warm. It's not just like a cold seat you're sitting on. It's heated seats. You have speakers in the hallway with a grand chandelier here. And the medallion here was custom painted by the painter. There's gold pieces in there, what he put in there, and he did it by hand. So that's something that's priceless. I love. Yeah. And you can look down here. If you look down here, this is a great view when you open the door. So now when you guys come here, and if I stayed here with my daughter, I would be saying hi, but it's such a beautiful view when you look from down. So let me explain something about the furnace room to you. My wife basically she's allergic to pollen. So what we did is we got a UV ray inside the ductwork to burn any pollens. Even if anthrax was in here, it will burn it. COVID-19 is a big thing what's going on right now. Germs and stuff like that's traveling through the whole house. If it gets into the house, it burns it and it eliminates it. Also now, there's a steam humidifier. Obviously, like right now, you can see by the floors, it's nice tight joints. The reason why it's nice tight joints in here is because there's constant humidity pumped into the HVAC. And when constant humidity pumped in, it gives a solid finish throughout all the wood finishings in the house. All right?
Wow.
Yeah.
So a lot of thoughts and details is put into the constructions.
You would have to think about that. A lot of people don't think about that, but you have to think about detail. Detail is everything, and it's priceless. All right, guys, well, this is the downstairs. This is a spot I spend a lot of my time in. This right here is a spa room, I call it. This is the wet sauna, and this is the dry sauna. Oh, wow. You know what? Do me a favor. Let's walk in here for a second, guys. Everybody.
This is steam room kind of, right?
So I'm gonna turn it on right now. It has a blue LED light. You know what? I want to change the light color. Let's change it to a red color.
Wow.
You know what? Let's change it to a purple color. Let's change it to a white color. Let's change it to a yellow color. All of these colors, it changes for a reason. It makes you creative. It makes you energetic. And this one here is for soul. It's for soulful. So normally when you come in here, it relaxes you. Also when it relaxes you, there's a smell in here. If it's gonna turn on in 2 seconds, but I can't let it run too much because I'm gonna get wet. So I'll show that part to you next time. We'll get into I'll change my clothes into some diving clothes.
Awesome.
Also in here, now is a dry sauna. This is a more traditional one. You guys can walk in here.
Wow, it's so big, eh?
Yeah, come in, come in, come in, come in.
Sifu, come in. Wow, look at that.
So right here, we just come here, relax. Me and Sifu we could be talking about, you know, Desmond, you need to change your energy, this and that.
Yeah. Wow.
And everything.
It's a huge sauna room.
It's huge. It can fit. The builder.
8 person.
8 people, correct.
Yeah.
All right. So right now, this is the play area for my children, and also, you know, we're man and women. We go over here sometimes, and me and my wife have a drink, and we sit down and we watch sports and stuff like that. So I kind of made it, or the builder made it into like a sports kind of bar thing, where the kids can watch their shows, and I can watch my basketball because I love basketball. So speaking of entertainment, this is one part of the house I know you like. Sifu, I hope you like this. We put a lot of thought, effort, and this is a place where you can enjoy yourself. So right now, this is an 11.1 system in here, all right? I spent a lot of my time here. I was watching Detective D. I don't know if you guys know what that show is. I mean, it's a kung fu show. Okay. I was watching it last night with Tess.
Did you watch the Raptors game the last time?
Oh yes, crazy shot. Yes, 0.5, and I was screaming. This is my favorite seat right here. So
invite us to come next
yes,
time.
I'll invite you guys over next time.
Okay, Sifu, just now we had a very good guided tour from Desmond who showed us all these very special features, automated systems of the house. Now it's Sifu's turn to tell us how you think about this house feng shui-wise.
Well, this is one of the most outstanding houses I've ever seen. Okay, very high tech, very eco-oriented, and very practical too. At the same time, very entertaining. So, amazing house. Now, when we look at the outside, we always start with the outside, how to lead the energy into the house. So this house is facing south, slightly towards southwest. Okay, and then if we look at the street, it's on the high side, on the left side when you look out, and low side on the right side. So that means the dragon side is higher. So this house is very good for the authority of the owner. Okay, so could be a leader, could be a boss, could be an entrepreneur. So somebody with power. Another thing is very important is the width and depth of the outside. The outside is like a pond. Okay, so the wider, the more open, the more money we can bring in. And the outside front yard is very grand, so that's good, especially the outside foyer. Now, when we come in here, this probably is the most important part of the whole house, based on my calculation. Now, because the money center is squarely at the entrance. And so how much money can the owner make in this house? It will depend on the width, and also the depth of the foyer. And this is amazingly wide, amazingly deep. That means a lot of wealth can be retained, can be made. Okay, so most likely you want to put a big piggy bank in the closet. Another amazing thing is the way the library is designed. The library is on the southeast side of this floor, which happens to be the planning and learning center.
Oh.
Okay, the library is exactly southeast end of the house, which is a learning center, and the way it's laid out is amazing. Because on the left side, which is dragon side, are the windows, 2 sets of windows. So there's lots of light coming in from the left-hand side, which will pose very little shadow when you're writing, because outside light. And also when you look out the door, it's very grand. Another minor details about this office is amazing. Is the door leading to the library is locked on the left side, open on the right side. So when working, this desk will not be facing the door, so with a tremendous privacy. Okay, now we are into the living room of the house. The living room is exactly at the southwest corner of this floor, which is the power center. Okay, power meaning authority. So if they're dealing with high officials or people with decision making, so this will be a good room to entertain them, not just the family. But traditionally, most family members don't use this room. This room is more for the public. Now the dining room is also in an amazing location. based on my calculation, this is straight west center of the floor. That means it's the speculative money center. Speculative money meaning investment money such as stock markets or all kinds of a little bit risky money investments. So this can be conducted in the dining room. So it's not just a place to eat, but also a place to do investments.
To make money.
Obviously to make money. Now we're into the kitchen and the breakfast room of the house. In particular, the kitchen's stove location is amazing because this location borders on two power centers. Okay, on that side is the speculative money, and on this side is a romance center. Okay, so crosses over to important one, and we always say money and fire actually relate. So the stove is in the powerful center to make money, and at the same time, in front of the stove, there's no water feature. So there's no situation of fire and water conflict. Excellent idea. Now the breakfast room is in the center of the romance center of the whole house. Traditionally, we spend actually a lot of time at the breakfast room, far more than the dining room. And so this one is a good place to pull the family together. Pull the family together because of romances. That means good relations. And at the same time, just a lot of windows, positive energy coming in. And if we look a bit in the front, we have the two sinks facing. Water to water is okay, no problem. If it's water fire, it's not okay. So this one is no problem. Excellent.
What about the size of tables? Does it matter if it's square size or rectangular or round? Does it matter?
Traditionally, it should be round to be better. Okay, but some people choose square, but definitely not rectangle.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the reason is in the house we have the yin and yang setting. Dining room is considered as yin. That means quiet enjoyment, family get-togethers. Whereas the breakfast room is yang, is more motion, action. And round is yang, square is yin. So technically speaking, a round table here is better.
What about the household master? Should the husband sit on a particular side or the wife?
It's based on the birth dates.
Okay.
So different families should be different.
Okay.
Then I had to come and organize for the individual family.
Okay, great, thanks.
There's no set rule, it depends on the birthdays of the people living here.
Okay, great, thanks. Okay, Sifu, one of the very special features of this house is that the main door is facing this beautiful backyard view with swimming pool as well. So how does it do in terms of Feng Shui?
In terms of Feng Shui, technically speaking, it's not good to have front door, back door lined up in a straight line.
Oh.
Okay. However, be very detailed. If you will look at the door, this side is the closed side of the double door. The opening door is on this side.
Yes,
so
yes,
this
yes.
side does not confront
yes.
the front door.
Oh, wow.
So as a result, the front door is facing the backyard, which is a big feature. Good support because you got a forest there, got a pool there and something. And also this is not opening, so it's good support.
Wow, I learned something.
Now this family room is at the northeast corner of the house, which is a creative center. So in other words, if they have children in the family, so if they put children here more, the children will become very creative in their studies.
Oh, wow.
Or if the owner is in a creative work career, such as artists, designers, architects, etc., this room would be phenomenal. Very good location to do so.
What about fireplaces? I see that there's a two-sided gas fireplace here. So is it something that will bring good vibe to the room?
Yeah, because the backing of the house is a positive center as we just went through, and this is a creative center. So fireplace here is good. The only place not too good for fireplace is the northwest end. This case, they don't have one.
Oh, okay, good.
So this is good location.
Great, good, thanks.
So we are into the east center end of the house, which happen to be crossing over the garage and other utilities. So this actually is the heating center of the house. So That means every day when they walk in and out through the car, they must walk through the healing center. So the healing center being in the mudroom area becomes very ideal for residents of the house.
So we should sit here more often?
Or they walk through it.
Okay, more often. Okay, Sifu, there are several separate entrances to this house, one of which is this keyless entry door of the garage. So which one should we or the owners use for access in and out?
The owners most likely should use this part because of the healing power.
Oh, healing power.
To keep them wealthy.
Sifu, there's also a very common question regarding staircases, that if it faces the main door, it's not good, or is there any special explanation to staircases?
Okay, if the staircase is right in the center of the house, right where I'm standing now, facing the front door, so money coming in, money going out, because of gravity, no good. But in this case, it doesn't have that situation. The staircase actually bends toward the living room.
Oh, yes.
Not the door.
Yes.
Number one. And number two, even better, the staircase kind of winds and whips it. Because the staircase should not be too long and too steep and too straight. Because it becomes in and out situation and also dangerous. So a little bit of winding staircase, meaning like a river. A river is water traps money.
Oh, wow.
And also it's safer.
Yes,
Okay.
that's true, yes.
Now the master bedroom is obviously the most important room of all rooms because that's the castle of the female head of the family, the wife, the almighty wife. Okay? And this is at the northwest end of the house, which happens to be the romance center.
Wow.
So that makes it excellent. So, and also there's a lot of sunlight coming in, a lot of positive energy, an enormous amount of greenery outside, very, very positive energy. So being here with so much positive energy will enhance the relation between the husband and the wife.
Sifu, I have three general questions regarding master bedrooms. The first is whether a mirror, or in this case a TV, is a good idea facing the bed directly.
Now in the master bedroom or in a room of any sleeping room, the foot of the bed should not confront the mirror because the mirror absorbs energy. That can make the people sleeping in the bed getting even more tired instead of rested up. Whereas the TV emits energy. So the opposite gives them more energy. So it's never a bad idea to have a TV at the foot of the bed. It's not a mirror.
Okay, good. Second question is, when you place Feng Shui, do you place emphasis on the male household or the female household?
Now, sleeping position in the bedroom always depends on the lady, not the man.
Oh, okay.
The reason is the ladies is inside sleeping areas is regarded inside being quiet enjoyment. Okay, so the entrance of the house depends on the man. The way to sleep depends on the lady.
Okay. The third question is about the color scheme. In a master bedroom, should it be very romantic? Should it be soft color, pastel color, or should it be like other colors? Okay,
this is a very individual question because it all depends on the element and the birthdays of the lady of the family in that room.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there's no set answer.
Okay.
Okay, if they're young couples, they're artists, you probably want some artistic colors. But if they're elderly, you want some plain color. So, but if they're like engineers, then you may want something to fit them. So there's no set answer for that one.
Okay.
Now we're into the southeast corner bedroom of the second floor. And this is the center of the learning center. So that means anybody sleeping in this room would become very smart in studies and also become very analytical. And also there's a lot of windows in this room, so that will further enhance the learning power of the one sleeping here.
And does it matter where the desk is placed?
Again, it depends on the birthday of the individual.
Okay. Sifu, there's a swimming pool at the back of the house, so is it a good feature feng shui-wise?
Now this house is not exactly rectangular shape. So the back tilts toward the east side. So as a result, the swimming pool becomes very crucial because energy stops by water. That's why we use the word Feng Shui. Shui means water. So because it's tilting, so the water at that point holds the energy.
Oh,
so
good.
it becomes an excellent idea.
Okay, good, great.
Now this is one of the most outstanding basements I've seen too. Number one, very high ceiling. Number two, very open. Okay? And another thing I noticed about the basement, which is very crucial, is the location of the fuse panel.
Oh,
And I noticed all the fuses on the east end of the basement. Because the east end is a wood end, wood creates fire. Fuses are the fireless fire. So the layout, the positioning of the fuse is excellent. And then where they are sitting here to watch TV, a family event as a great room, is the speculative money center too. So actually, they can actually do stock market investments while watching TV. But there's one thing that's very unusual is the movie room. Let's go there. Now, the movie room in the basement is in the creative center of the whole house. Okay, so makes it amazing. So by watching movie in this room is not a waste of time because it enhances the creative power of the family members in this room. So the location is great.
so that means the more time they watch TV, the better in
You
this
don't
room.
want to encourage that way, but it doesn't do any harm because of the nature of this room. Obviously, all the energy supplied to the house and all the water, etc., supplied to the house is a very crucial area. And in this house, all this stuff is in the Middle East end of the house, which is a healing center.
Oh,
And also, if you look at the 400 amp fuse panel, okay, it's on the that east end, which is a wood end, wood creates fire. So it's very well thought out, excellent room.
Sifu, thank you for coming to read the feng shui of this house today. Can you give us your comments?
Well, as I said at the beginning, this is one of the most outstanding houses I've seen. Good for money because of the settings, 2 money centers on every floor, and also very good for health, very dominant healing center, and excellent for relations. Tremendously gracious romance centers on every floor. And also powerful center like the office, like the bedroom for learning. So all these key centers all exist. So amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you.